Hello and welcome to Popeye Hill. What happens when your garden's wet? Let's take a look here where I plant crops in a row manner. If you look between the rows, ones on the left and right here on the camera view, we're going to see that it looks like it's moist, and that's because it is. I'll show you what's going on. Now let's take a look at the regular road type garden. This is a wet garden right now. This is dry over here. That's because I ran the tiller yesterday on this side, but down what's underneath, it may still be damp. It stands out here. Take a look at how dark this soil is compared to the one on the left and right, and you can feel it. Put the back of your hand to that, you can feel the moisture and the cool. If I would run a rototiller down here, it would come up more as clods and clumps as opposed to a refined soil. So for now, it's still a little too wet to be doing any planting in. We'll come back to this one later. So how about this garden? How's that doing? Well, just on the face of it, it looks like it's a little bit drier, a little better. But let's check it out. Let's take a dig down into one of these rows, maybe this one right here. And let's see what the garden fork tells us. Well, the fork goes down in pretty nicely. That's a good sign. Pull this up, pull it over. You can see that. That's a little more clumpy than I like yet. It does break apart with a fork, so that's a good sign. And it must be a good soil because worms love it. Let's do a close-up here for you. You can see what's happening. I guess the good sign is that even though it comes up as a clump, which I would prefer it to be more loose soil, when I hit it with a digging fork like that, it does break apart. So I'm going to take that as not a great sign, but a better sign than I was expecting. In my opinion, this isn't quite ready for planting. It needs to dry a little bit more, but what I'm going to do is try to help it along. I'm going to get the tiller down here and run it back and forth on this row and the one down behind me that I plan on planting. Let it sit overnight and see what it looks like for tomorrow, and hopefully it's better. I can get some potatoes into the ground. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some lime down on the two rows that I'm going to be putting garden potatoes in. Those potatoes are, one of them is Yukon Gold, and then the other one is some variety of a red-skinned potato. But just for starters, we're going to put some of this lime down. It's pelletized lime, easy to handle. I prefer it for this kind of work. I am going to fertilize this also, but that's not going to be until the day that I plant the potatoes. Right now, I want to work the lime down into the garden and get it working. The idea with the fertilizer is to get it closer to where the plants are going to be growing so they can benefit from the nutrients. And I'm not sure exactly where the row is going to go yet, so let's just hold off on the fertilizer for right now. Okay. So when I was tilling, folks, what I was doing was, if you notice, I went up and back down here 3 times on this side and 3 times on that side. What happened? But then after going up and down 3 times and seeing how the soil was looking pretty good, I set the tiller to a deeper setting and came down through the middle just to see what that looks like, and that looks pretty good. Same over there. So I may be able to plant potatoes sooner than later, so that's good news. I also wanted to show you, and it's not a perfect example, but these are the walkways, and they tend to get compacted from walking on a lot. You can see that. This is where I haul the wagons and I walk and that type of stuff. But it's still moist, and I wanted to show you what that moist soil looks like when you till it up. So we'll pick up a few clods here. And I can feel it. It's like clay in my hands as opposed to soil. So let me see if I can get it in the camera here. See that? And I'll show you. I'm gonna take one and squish it up, and look how it does look like a ball of clay as opposed to soil. And that means it's got clay in it for sure, but moisture is what's underneath there. So the rows are in good shape, and that's part of the reason why I'm doing them in rows, because they dry out quicker. And the walkways are going to be walkways, and that's fine too. So that's it for now. We'll call this one a wrap. I want to thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you like things, give me a like and a subscribe, and we'll see you next time here on Popeye Hill.